Hi, so this is my multimedia presentation for Public Administration's Week 8. One of the 5 things I've learned this semester is about leadership styles. I'll just go through some of the leadership styles. The great man states that great leaders are born and not made until it was discovered that leadership is actually not learnable. The trait theory of leadership digs more into specific traits that it takes to be a great leader. The skill leadership theory kind of focuses on the same thing as the trait theory, but it's more of certain skills that it takes to be an actually really good leader. The style theory of leadership focuses on different leadership styles, such as maybe being more demanding or more participative or democratic. The situational leadership bases the leadership more on the circumstance, and I think that this is really interesting. This is one of my favorite leadership styles that I've learned throughout this course is because people are changing and nobody is the same, so everybody handles situations differently, so I think that based on the situation is how you should lead a group of people could actually be really effective. One of the other leadership theories that really stood out to me this course was the servant leadership theory. It says that if the leader makes it known that they're focused more on the person rather than themselves, it builds trust and it results in higher performance. I know that personally, if there's a leader that I'm looking up to and they're more focused on our relationship and just me growing as a person and me bettering myself as a person within the company or within a team, I think I'm more responsive, and I think that in any government place or business that it can be really effective. Another thing that really stood out to me throughout this course is ethics within public administration. Ethics is more of between the definition of right and wrong, and I think values are really specific when it comes to ethics. Just as an individual, who you value and what you value in the community or what you value within other people and regulations and procedures. Ethics in government, I think, varies. Everyone has their own definition of right and wrong. But it's interesting to see how ethics varies within public administration and how much of an impact it has on decision-making and regulations and policies, and how it can honestly just define a business or define a government branch. I think another thing that was really interesting for me was in week 3, we kind of went over budget, and we were able to pick our city and kind of just look through where their budget goes to. And I think it was really interesting because I've never taken the time to see exactly where the Riverside budget goes. And I think a lot of people complain or just kind of raise awareness of they don't really know where the money's going or exactly what's being changed or where the differences are in their city. But Riverside really does a great job of kind of spacing out and showing us online just exactly where their money's going to, whether it's law enforcement, public improvements, residential development, and it was just really eye-opening to see the plans for Riverside, and it's so cool. It kind of just shows where the future's headed. One of the last things that I'm going to be talking about is an acronym that refers to planning, organizing, staffing, directing, coordinating, reporting, and budgeting. In the field of public administration and management, it's more of an organizational theory that just kind of puts into place different steps that we can be using to just make sure that our businesses are effective and efficient. Planning talks about more of setting your goals and finding the right tools required to achieve them. Organizing kind of shows kind of the team that you have within the business and how you can use its best qualities to show the most efficiency within your business. Staffing, in my opinion, is one of the most crucial points. I think applicant selection can honestly make or break your business or your team. You kind of just want loyal and hardworking applicants, and just people that are specifically have the qualities to do what it takes to make your business as efficient as possible. Directing is essentially just your leaders and who you have in charge of your business and who you have kind of directing the way for applicants and employees to be following. Coordinating is successful because it saves a lot of time and it allows you to use your resources the most efficiently as possible. Reporting keeps your people informed on what's happening in the organization and plans for the future, and it provides them with results, things to look forward to, and other information that can raise their productivity and just diligence. Budgeting balances your income and expenses using planning. It allows you to kind of set aside like money for what you need, what you want, and extra things that can improve your business. I think one of the things that I would definitely share with my family and friends is the Riverside budget. I don't know why, but I found it so interesting and so impactful, and I like seeing where things are going, and I like seeing exactly like where our taxes and where our money's going to, because essentially all the changes they come from us and they come from what the community asks for, and I think that we ask for so much and we don't really take the time to see where the impact is, and I don't think that we really do the research, and Riverside does a great job of providing us for that information, but we don't really take advantage of it. So yeah, thank you guys for listening and watching my PowerPoint.